Welcome to the Las Vegas Opens 2026. What a shot, man.
Perfect. What just happened? Look at that cue ball.
I don't think I've seen that before, too.
No way.
Today for sure. 18 doubles. That is it's all mixed turbo. Second shot is going to be a lot that's starting this and evening. But before that, we have some big business. We have made it to the women's quarterfinal. Yes, players remain in the women's open. And let's get to it. But now we today, take the on to tomorrow. Big matches come out. And let's get the quarterfinalists right now. The table behind me, table 9 from the United States. Please make some noise for Miss Sophia. And her opponent from Bulgaria, Kristina Zlativa. Moving on to table number 3 from Chinese Taipei, Wei Zhu Chen. And her opponent from Chinese Taipei, Chao Che Yu. Moving on to arena number 2 from Austria, fanfare makes a noise for Jasmin Ouschan. And her opponent from the Philippines, Chezka Centeno. And right here in arena number 1, please give it up from representing A, Kristina Tekach. And her opponent, Andrew. Players back for the break. It is a race to 4, best of 3 sets. Sending it to the Predator press box. Take it away, guys.
Thanks to a great introduction from our MC, Derek Cox. This is Eric Corlison here with Ben Francis. Pleasure to be with you guys. We've got 2 world champions going at it. The current world 8-ball champion, Jasmin Ouschan, against the current world 10-ball champion, Chezka Centeno. Promises to be a good one, Ben.
Oh, I think we've been looking forward to this one since we saw the draw last night.
Yeah, Chezka's on form this week. One of the more inconsistent players on tour, but when she's on, look for her to be all the way to the end.
They've both been playing super. I've been watching them both play, and they're on absolute fire. Tables are playing really great, and I think they figured them out. They're a little tricky, but...
Yeah, you would know. You were in the men's Las Vegas Open. You made it to the final 16. Had a good run.
Thank you. Yeah, it was super fun, and thanks to Predator for the opportunity and for hosting these great events, giving the big prize money for these players. And personally, I know they all really love the crowd. They don't get these kind of crowds gathered around watching them all the time. So
yeah, we're at 9 a.m. local Vegas time, so the stand's not quite full, but we're going to be full all day long.
Jasmin a break. See, she hits it hard.
Yeah, powers her asset on the break.
That new purple BK Rush too, right?
Yep.
I think we'll see a lot of this though, dry break, but the early 10 doesn't count, so nothing to panic about here.
Looks like the 1 doesn't pass the 10.
So if she does clip the 10 in, it's going to spot and she'll get to keep shooting. But, oh, maybe the 1 passes, Eric. I'm not sure. What do you think?
Just called the 10, so I think she's going carom first, rail first here.
Rail, 1, and then on to the 10. This would be a good shot. It's going to hang up. Corners are real tight. They're playing great. These tables are really, really great. I'm super impressed.
Yeah, I mean, proper conditions for world-class players.
Yeah, I think the size of these corners is how every table should be built. So it looked like Chezka kind of played a bit of a two-way there. She wasn't really playing position on the 1, right?
Yeah, I mean, she could have hit a lower speed and try to play the 1 in the bottom right. But two-way involved there. Jasmine's going to find the window here. And a decently lined combo for Centeno on the opener. One ball's going to move to the right a little bit, see if it lines up with the 5. It's okay there.
She hit that at a good speed to get it free and get the cue ball free. Good shot.
I'm sure by now all of you've seen Centeno play, but when she's in high gear, I mean, expect these racks to go down in 2 minutes or less. Just a real pleasure to watch. Natural instinct ability.
Her
Aggressive play, too.
Nickname's the Flash, right?
That's right.
And it's very fitting for her. She loves to motor around the table and gets it done quick. It's easy to watch. I've always been a big fan of hers. Let's see, this combination's not the problem. It's where does the 4 go after?
Yeah, even make them both might work.
Yeah, I think she would play to make them both. Oh, but that rested in a really awkward spot.
Worst spot on the table, the only spot on the table she can't pocket the 4 from.
Yeah, exactly, from the end rail there. I don't know if you count that as unlucky. I think she lost the cue ball a little bit there.
Yeah, I would have kind of focused on playing the cue ball a little higher. She had to be aware of where the 10 was going to spot, but there was room down at the lower half of the table.
You can see she called it in there. Oh, and she was trying to make it. I thought she's playing safe. I don't know. It went.
She's aggressive, Ben. I mean, don't put anything past her to the point where I think it hurts her in spots.
I agree. And especially a player like, she's up against now is going to punish you for those quick decisions and small unforced errors like that one.
Yeah, playing best of 3 sets, races to 4. If the 3rd set goes to the hill, we'll be going to a shootout. But every little exchange is going to matter here.
And I've seen quite a few shootouts already. Super exciting.
Jasmine's looking okay here. She's going to want to get straight enough on the 7 that she can draw back diagonally for the 8 on the side. Players have been avoiding the side pockets, though. You know, Ben, you're in the tournament. They're tighter than a standard table.
They are impossibly tight. And I've never seen so many balls rattle out of the side pocket as I did this week.
Especially at angle, right?
Uh-huh.
And even something like the 10 ball. If you look, camera angle's not quite on the angle it is now, but shooting into a 4.5-inch pocket, but it's closed off at a lot of angles, so
You just avoid it as much as you can. You nailed it when you said they're just avoiding it. I think here she'll play for it because it leads to the 9 really easy too, and the angle she got is perfect. But if she was a little straighter on the 7, guarantee she'd be playing the 8 in the corner instead next because those sides are brutal. And the rails are very bouncy. So you can watch this one. Might come closer to that other side pocket than you'd think. Like that. It's a good shot.
not being afraid to play close to the side, though, considering the 8 on the side was the best shot. Good start for Jasmine.
She's looking smooth out there. She always looks ready. She's an athlete, and she knows she's not just a average pool player, so she really takes care of herself. She eats healthy. She's always in the gym, always on the practice table. She treats it like a sport.
Yeah, she started her YouTube channel within the past couple of years, and it's become one of the most popular YouTube channels out there.
10 ball to put the first rack on the board for Jasmine. Nicely done. She said she won the world 8 ball
Yep.
in 2025 last year.
Yep.
It was in Bali.
So that one was a WPBA promoted event. It was in Wisconsin.
Okay, in
Yeah.
Wisconsin. That's right.
And Chezka's the current world 10 ball champion. Jasmine's also a former world 10 ball champion. Chezka has 2 world 10 ball championships under her belt now.
That's impressive. And that one was in Bali, the World 10 ball. Yeah, okay. I knew something was in Bali. You can see some of the tables in the background there. They got a couple other matches going right now, and then we're going to have an 11:30 round in the men's quarterfinal coming up. And the crowd slowly starting to trickle in. I think we'll see it fill up throughout the day. So many great matches. Won't be able to get a seat.
Good power. 1 ball down immediately, and she's going to have a shot on the 2 here, Ben.
She breaks so good.
5 got in the way, but it won't hinder her too much. Main positional play early rack's going to be to the 3. It's going to be tough to break it out.
Yeah, and like we mentioned, you're never shooting that in the side pocket. You can see it on this angle. I don't even think it goes in the side.
No, yeah, she's ruling it out immediately. Problem with the bank is to get the cue ball out of the way, it's got to be moving to the left, and she's going to be running the cue ball into the 9-7.
And can't get to the 4. Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth there. Because the bank would be what you would look at first, knowing that it doesn't go in the other side or comfortably in the corner. But yeah, the bank's taking you the wrong way, so should try to figure out something else.
Tried to get angle drawing up the rail. She still can get between the 7 and the left long rail. Not looking at it yet. I guess there's a small angle near where the cue ball is, where the 3 actually pockets in the top left. It's pretty tight.
I think she's looked at the position for the bank, but I'm with you where I don't know how much good that does you. Yeah, and she didn't get there, so maybe some sort of a safety. It's not easy.
Yeah, 3 ball to the middle of the top short rail can work, but it's tough to get the cue ball in line with the 6-4.
What about just bank the 3 out to the middle and use the 4-6-8 sort of as cover?
I like it.
Yeah, just like this. That's smart because you can really get the cue ball pinned to that top rail. She did well there. That's a really, really good shot.
See how much the 3 Centeno has.
I think a little bit, but maybe not enough to play it straight in. So she's going to back cut it. You can see her call it. This is thin.
Yes, Ben.
She's such a good potter of the ball, but
She's
no
able to-
reward.
Yeah, she's able to get herself out of trouble more than almost any player in the field. She's got a similar shot here.
Yeah,
Great natural distance. Can't hold for the 6.
yeah, she's going to gamble with position again here, but sometimes you just got to pot the balls like this.
Unreal, Ben.
Look out.
Oh, I thought she was okay for the scratch there, but again, the aggressive play coming to bite her here in the first 2 racks. I mean, the flip side of it is that when things go right, she wins 2 or 3 games in the course of 15 minutes, and that's in tournaments.
It'll put so much pressure on your opponent when you're playing quick like that. And the score is changing really fast. You know, you like to play quick. Right?
Yeah, quick and aggressive too. Yeah.
I think that's a style that's needed at the elite level. You know, you got to play aggressive, especially.
It's going to win you more tournaments, and who wants to finish in the quarterfinals, right? Want to get all the way to the end.
Well, I'm surprised she didn't draw back a little and take the other angle. She's dealing with the 9 a little bit, queuing over it.
Yeah, she's a little straight here, but just power out 1 rail, I think.
Yeah, she definitely has the power to punch this one over. The camera angle can be a little deceiving there. She did have more angle than it first appeared.
Start for Jasmine. She's got the 1 ball going on the break too, so
That's a good sign for the rest of the day for her, for the rest of the tournament. because from what I've seen, not a lot of players have that one ball going in. There seems to be a lot of dry breaks.
Yeah, we had a match with Savannah Easton and Yuki Hiraguchi yesterday. The first 14 breaks were dry. It's hard to believe.
That's, yeah, from being out there, I'm not shocked at all. 2-0, Jasmin to start this one off. She's looking good out there so far. You can see all those great sponsors on the arena there. Thanks to all of them for helping out with pool and supporting the ladies game, the juniors game, the men's game. I really love that they support all the aspects of the game, and especially we've got a whole bunch of junior players coming up in a couple of days here, and they're playing for some good prizes, scholarships, which I think is super cool.
Yeah, and entries into future Pro Billiards Series events. Complete packages, really.
I really love that. It gives something for the next generation to aspire to. All right, Jasmin, a break rack 3. See that nice purple BK rush. I like it. Styling.
One ball was on a good track again, but got kicked away. Nothing down. Centeno's going to have the top left for the 1. 3's tied up with the 8. Looks like there could be a carom underneath it, maybe. I don't know how much room there is between them.
She hit that break so good, too. Like, almost squatted the cue ball right in the middle.
Yeah.
Bit unfortunate not to make one, you think?
Definitely. Yeah, the carom's not there, but Centeno has the angle to go into it now. Half pocket here on the 2.
Yeah, this is no guarantee. You gotta pay attention here. Oh, she clipped it.
She's trying to get to the short side. Not gonna work out, and hopefully she has an edge.
Yeah, she undercut the ball. You could see it kiss in off the 10. That's what slowed down her cue ball. She didn't get where she wanted to be. She's gonna call the 8. Try to go 2 rails in the back of the 3. Oh, how good is that to get distance here? Oh, I guess the 8 didn't cover.
Yeah, another chance for Jasmin. Only about 10 minutes into the match here, and Jasmin's looking to get on the hill in the first set.
Yeah, she's not a slow player herself either. I mean, we talk about Chezka being fast, but Jasmin plays at a pretty quick pace too. She's never been a slow player, that's for sure. Well, and with the shot clock, of course, there's no option to play slow anyway. But
yeah, it's a real skill not to be rushed by the shot clock.
it is an underrated skill for sure. I think until you've been out there, you don't really understand how quick the 30 seconds is. You watch on TV and you think they got lots of time, but it is not much time to make a decision and then get through your pre-shot routine, and it's tricky. Draw this one back and play the 5 in the other side.
Oh, pocket tightness got her there, especially at speed.
I think we're going to see them tighten up over the next day or two. They're already tightening up, but I think they're going to get real tight as the cloth wears in.
Watch out for the 6 here coming around. She knew that, so went one rail, now risking the side.
Oh, wow, she totally lost that one. I think she got away with it. Can't imagine she was trying to land there.
Like, no thought of cue ball behind the 7 here. Just steps up and plays it in. I mean, that's the proper shot there, but not even any hesitation or anything.
She's so confident. I thought she might play that one in off the 8, you know, because it's going to bump the 8 into the free, but then she changes the angle and can get on the 7 easier. I don't know if, does this go?
Looks like it.
She sneaks by the 10. Or did she call the 10? Oh no, it does sneak by there. Okay.
Yeah, especially at slow speed, but she's got to put a bit of speed into it to get back for the 8. Just finesse draw here. Shot.
She just makes it look so easy when it's not. Even that shot.
Well, even in rack 2, when things went bad for her, she just back cut balls in at 45 degrees twice in a row. Not much thought about it.
She's such a natural talent.
Most dangerous player in the field, no doubt.
Fully agree, yeah. Yeah, maybe the one with the highest gear, right? The
Yeah.
highest top gear.
The one that had a big WPBA event last weekend. Classic Billiards in Miami. Cho defeated Chezka in the final.
Mm.
That was Chezka's first WPBA event. Most money ever added for a regular season WPBA stop, 50,000 added.
50K, what a great event for the ladies there. Nice to see that the owner of that pool room sounds like a super guy.
Yeah, they have the Premier Pool League going on there right now. He's sponsoring a lot of players, so look for a lot of good things to happen out of that room.
Legends?
Classics.
Classic.
Yeah.
Good stuff happening in pool nowadays. I think it's on the rise. It seems to be more and more popular. I know my home pool room back home, it's just packed all the time. I see new players every day with a queue, and
That's what's happening in Toronto.
that's a good sign for
New rooms opening up
everybody.
too.
Yeah, lots of new rooms. Yeah. Let's see what kind of power Chezka has. Oh, about the same. That's a good break.
Right on the nose. One ball gonna give her an offensive start. Cue ball's running into a bad area.
Yeah, she didn't get a ball. I thought I saw one shooting the side right away, but it's dry
Oh,
again.
I thought I did too. Pardon me.
Yeah, I was with you on that. Yeah, long way back for the 2 and lots of traffic, right? Cue ball on the rail means you can't really spin it how you'd like to.
Yeah, the only way out of getting back up table is around the 10, and that's extremely tough.
We might see her find a safety here. Or possibly make the 1 and just try to see the 2 and then play safe on the 2.
Yeah, if the cue ball's falling into the 8, that can work, but I think it's going a little further to the right. It is. It's going to hit the 4, which can work. Just everything fraught with danger here.
Yeah, and she's elevated a little bit. Yeah, safety on the 1.
She had to.
Yeah, she might not be in love with her next shot, but she didn't have too many options there.
Chezka can try to target the cue ball behind the 10 here.
Yeah, send the 1 into the 2 to hold it. Oh, she missed the 2. Yeah, cue ball looks good. But is there a gap, Eric, between the 4 or 6?
There is. The pocket's going to be super tough. 4 might have her covered.
Yeah, the 4's got it covered from this angle, we can see. And if she wants to masse it, the 10 is in the way a little bit here.
Yeah, doesn't have the proper side of the cue ball. Can still get into it, but has to be real careful on the cueing here.
Yeah, all ball fouls. Can't touch the 10 here. Oh, how good is
Shot, man.
that? Unbelievable shot.
Jasmin coming to play here. She knows she needs to.
Wow, that's one of the best shots I've seen all week. Impressive. I really love that cue that she's got too. Beautiful predator cue. I think I've never shot so many balls with the rest as I did this week. Not on the taller side, but the rest is great. See it there, a really great view of it.
Yeah,
There,
5 different options for levels and wherever you want to cue the ball.
I was very comfortable, and I'm never comfortable with the rest. I don't know if anybody is, but definitely it was handy to have a good one there.
Chezka just steps up, 1 strokes it, banks it in. A little loose with the cue ball again.
Yeah, she got a bit of a bad kiss there, but you're right, a bit loose with the cue ball, just kind of potting the balls, right? I guess when you're that good, you don't worry about the cue ball too much. You just figure it out after.
Just thinks real quick.
Yeah. See if she can jump this one in. Oh, what an effort. Didn't miss it by much. She's going to get rewarded for a good hit there, I think. Pays to hit him. 10 ball's got the easy 1 rail kick blocked here where she could get safe, so she needs to go the side rail, and it's harder to get safe here. 10 wasn't there. She's kicking underneath this and high percentage to get safety. Two rails smart.
Yeah, try to hit the low side of it. Can work.
She clipped the high side of it. And she's let her see this ball, but it's not easy. I think Chezka cuts this one in, but not easy.
I mean, 75% of the players in the field are going to be looking safe here. She's not. We just know before.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I knew she was never going to look at the safety there. It's not in her arsenal. If she's got a makeable shot, she's going. Bit of a two-way, though.
Yeah.
Because she had the 4 into the same pocket if she made it, so she knew where it was going. Jasmine's called it in. This is where the shot clock's a bit of a factor, because you can't take too long to measure this one. Kind of just got to feel it and go quick, like she only got 6 seconds left. It's beautiful. It's really nicely done.
Chezka's going again, no doubt here. Just with the pass back up table for the 4, like. 6 is right in the middle of it. We should try to play to the left of it. Maybe between them can work too.
Yeah, between the 6-8. Oh, she plays safe. Maybe she couldn't see
Must
by
have.
the 5. It's a good shot. Really nicely done. Jasmine coming to the table with 2 cues.
Yeah, it's going to be sitting on the table if she's jumping here,
She
but looks
is.
like she will.
Yeah. She got the right tool for the job here. This Predator jump cue is fantastic for these kind of jump shots too. Jumps really good at this distance.
So quite have to sit on the table, so a little more stable. Wow, hit it good, man.
No
It
way that
wanted to fall.
No way that doesn't go in. They're definitely tightening up. I think 2 days ago that ball's in for sure. Like these junior players coming in next week got their work cut out for them. It's going to be tough out there. Bending the cue ball a little bit here. Look out. Good shot.
2 rails inside the 9 here. Can go to either side of the 9. Not into it. It's okay though.
That's where the quick really gets me. I make those kind of little errors when I'm trying to play too quick. Send the cue ball into something and hope it's going to be good enough, but she's so smooth. She just knows she can pot the ball from everywhere.
Gonna level the score here in set number 1.
I think we've got a match.
Centeno 0 for 1 on the break so far, but hitting square and with good power. A little more power than I've seen her use in the past.
Yeah, I'm not sure still what the right speed is for this break. A couple times I took a little off and it really worked, and I've seen a few other players take a little off and it worked, but then you're really just going all in on making the 1 in the side, and don't really make too many other random balls if you don't power it up lots.
And you're relying on a good rack from the ref, right? And we have a very well-trained set of refs, but it's always tough to get a perfect rack, like hand rack.
The refs here are really fantastic. I've been super impressed with the whole production, but especially the referees. They've been really, really great. They're so good at their job, and it's not just about making calls, right? I think that's the easiest part of the job is calling the shots. It's managing the players, racking the balls. It's all the things that we don't really see.
Yeah, all EPBF certified. Here comes Centeno. Big break coming in the first set here.
Yeah, important moment because down 2-0, and now she's got a chance to get on the hill first here. And can she see the 1?
Feeling no by your reaction.
It's close.
Just gonna go up rail first.
I
All intuition. No kicking systems here, Ben.
No.
She might not have enough.
I think, yeah, if she was going to kick it, it'd be more like a safety. I don't know if she can kick it and make it. Yeah, just safety. Well, pretty good, but I think Jasmin can return it here.
Yeah, the simple safe is lining the cue ball up with the 6. She might try something more aggressive, getting more distance between the 1, and she's looking at that if she can bank the 1 between the 2, 3. Get the 5 involved.
At this level, you often have to do a little more.
I agree.
Yeah, you can't just really chip behind the 6 here and leave some easy jumper or easy return kick. So you gotta do a little extra. See if she tries to go underneath the 7, maybe, or
It's the 5.
is it the 5 there? Yeah. Ship the cue ball down table and try to draw maybe 2, 3 rails under the 7. Sort of low left spin, a little bit of left, a little bit of low. Yeah, onto the 5 there.
Halfway in between what we were talking about.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe behind the 6 was a better option than that, but she would only know best. I hate to let this girl shoot from any distance. She's such a sniper.
Try.
Tough shot that was, and yeah, she puts her hand up because she hasn't left the pot on the 1 here.
She's on the proper side of the table to jump. It's a tough one, not a ton of landing zone. First thought for Jasmin's going to be safe. Looks like I'm considering the jump.
Yeah, I think bank the 1 between the 3, 2. Try to hold the cue ball underneath the 3, maybe get underneath the 4. Could be an option too. Good control. Very good shot.
Looks like both long rails are taken away. Might have a lane. She does between the 3, 2, 8. Got to avoid the 5 too.
To just miss the 5. Yeah. She'd love to go 2 rails into this ball like that. She caught it a little thick. Nothing easy here.
No, it's an opener. She will. Considering offense. Like just lagging the cue ball a little bit to the left of the 8. Or running the cue ball right at the 8, maybe?
Oh, she almost... Yeah, she's going to play a 2-way shot here. She's going to call the bank, but she's mostly playing the cue ball safe, I think. Underneath the 6. Well, is there another window here? A gap?
Looks like there is, but the 10 ball's blocking the corner pocket.
She's called the 1, so I must go.
Off the 9 man.
I don't.
Aggressive play.
Yeah, that was really aggressive. I don't know about that.
All mistakes that Centeno's made in this set so far have come because of aggression. I mean, what she's looking for is that set of 3 games, or hopefully it never ends, but a good set of games where the offense keeps clicking, and that's where she's dangerous. She's always tempting fate, but
Yeah, she sure loves to let it fly, right? She's not scared. Beautiful. Not only did she jump that ball in, but she drew the cue ball for position. How good was that?
yeah, landed on it, I think. Always catch more draw when you land directly on the ball.
Really great shot. It's an important rack because she was up 2-0, and the walls are closing in a little bit here. Chezka putting some pressure on her. She'd love to get on the hill first here and regain the momentum. Pretty good speed there. Looks like she can stun across or maybe just top across to play the 4 in the same pocket.
Yeah, hopefully find a following angle where the cue ball's coming back between the 9 and 10. There's the whole pocket there.
Yeah, they're still sliding in a little bit at the right speed, but if she hit that ball any harder, it was going to rattle up. She got that angle you're talking about. It's perfect. Slip between the 9-10. Just don't want to land straight in on the 5 next. Had the pleasure of going to Jasmin's hometown a few years back in Austria and Klagenfurt. Beautiful, beautiful city.
I was there as well. It's one of my favorite places I've ever been.
Yeah, mine too.
Austrian people just seem to have natural culture. They go out for wine and cheese at 3 in the afternoon type thing.
Yeah, I loved it. This is running a little far. I think she's just okay. See the little shake of the head there. She's not thrilled. She wanted to be a little straighter on this 6. Shouldn't be a problem. But she's got to work the cue ball a little bit more than she'd love.
Good.
Yeah, this nice angle to carry her down towards the 9. She's just going to go over double check. Make sure she gets where she wants to be on the next ball. Don't take anything for granted at this stage. Lots of prize money up for grabs too. You know, they're definitely thinking about that.
Yeah, 27,000 first prize, 90,000 total prize fund.
She used that touch of right spin to keep her closer to the 9 too. Good shot. I think she draws this one back, play the 10 in the same pocket. What you never do is play the 10 in the side next. You're just too tough, these side pockets.
Don't get fooled by less cue ball movement here. Oh my goodness, man.
No way did she just miss that ball trying to cheat it.
What was wrong with the straight back?
I don't know why she didn't just power to their side rail and back across.
That's what it
Yeah.
looked like to me. Just got caught trying to cheat the pocket there.
Look
at
out.
Centeno is a little out of control now.
Oh, wow. There's got to be some pressure out there for these little mistakes to happen, right? Or maybe just a morning match thing.
Wow. Big turning point here in set number 1, and Centeno's going to get on the hill first.
Yeah, from 2-0 Jasmin. Looked like she was just going to run away with this first set, and now some mistakes creeping in. Chezka won't mind.
Yeah, Jasmine's got to regroup mentally. She's dealing with it okay. Most experienced players on tour.
I think very mentally strong. Jasmin, from what I've seen, watching her over the years, she doesn't get shook very easily. She's not an angry person. She's very calm out there, very composed. I think that's really one of the biggest traits at that level is the composure and staying within the lines of the table, you know, not thinking too much out there.
Especially in these short races, there's no time to recover. You make a mistake, you gotta be ready to go immediately in the next rack.
Wow, she just absolutely crushed this break. Doesn't make a ball and something blocking the 1, so that might bother Jasmin a little bit too.
Yeah, ideally wanted to get right back in, but it's not going to happen here. Looks like she has the right side of it. Not much is happening off the right side of it.
Tough to even push out from there, right? Where do you...
Do you like something on the short rail, kind of near the 10, and just challenge her? It's maybe the wrong player to challenge, but it could turn out in your favor too.
I think with where the 3 is, you can do that. Because if she somehow made, you know, a super shot on the 1 and the 2, she still has to deal with the 3. From this angle, looks like the 3 goes in the side. I don't think so.
Yeah, might be out just enough, but you know, pushing down near the 8 isn't horrible because she can't really play the cue ball up the table. The 6 is going to be in the way, but she's susceptible to Centeno playing the cue ball behind the 7.
It's so hard to push at this level.
It's just not that bad, but Centeno's going to be a big favorite to get the 1 save.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to have to line it up with the 7. The way the cue ball's playing, she can't really get the cue ball behind anything else.
Could she bank the 1 across and use the 7? You know, send the cue ball towards the 7?
It's a good shot, too.
Oh, she went thin.
I saw your shot, though, once you mentioned it. Just bank it thickly across. It's safe into the middle of the right long rail.
The one she played was pretty good. I don't think she got exactly behind the 8, but still a pretty good shot from where she was. Jasmine going to kick at this ball and try to get the cue ball going back to where it is now. She calls the 1, but she hopes the 1 doesn't go in, I think.
Bit of draw here, get the cue ball moving back.
She just hit it soft. How good is this shot using the 6 for cover? Wow.
Finesse kick there.
What a shot that is.
Had to be behind the 6.
I'm with you. I think I would have tried to draw it and get the cue ball moving more. She played it beautifully. Yeah, the jump is reaching there. I think it's a little close to the 6. And when you kick as good as she does, oh, and I jinxed her hard there.
It's your first curse, man.
Usually, she kicks so good, right? Along with all the other Filipino players, you never expect her to drive by a 1 rail kick, do you? Oh, shocking.
3 doesn't go past the 9. Jasmine's taking a look at how sharp it is in the side.
Well, and
It does have distance from the rail, but again, you know how tight these side pockets are.
I think this camera angle is super deceiving. When you look at the overhead, you can see that 3 is not that available. She might try to bump it a little here.
I like that.
Well,
Get into it. Doesn't seem that upset with it, so I don't think she was trying to go into it. She's going to go on the side here, man.
well, the other thing is the 4-9 is not exactly lined up, so she'll need to do something with that. Yeah, I can see from this angle that side pocket is really tight.
Definitely can't play this with speed.
Exactly. You hit this at any speed, it's going to rattle out. Not only is the pocket very tight, but the facing, the shim on the sides is very hard.
Yeah.
So it's making the ball rattle lots, which is great. I personally think they should rattle lots.
Wow.
Unbelievable, right?
Even at the slowest speed. And that's the thing. You played into the top part of the pocket, but when you're shooting into a hard facing there, it's just not accepting the ball.
Oh, and it's so great. I'm the biggest fan of these pockets. I think this is how pool should be played. Especially at this level, you need to challenge these players. They're too good.
A turnover here for Centeno. If she gets on the 4, she's going to be a big favorite to win the set. Oh, it hasn't turned out perfectly.
No,
Not badly, really.
Does she play safe here?
Yeah, lots of safe options. Definitely wanted to still be on offense.
I'm sure she'd love to cut it in, but yeah, just not an option. Well, that's not as good as she could have gotten it. I think she left a pretty easy jump shot here.
Yeah, Jasmine's going to be jumping here.
She was hoping the 4 would hide behind the 8 there and take away the jump shot too. Or get closer to the 7 with the cue ball, but... Oh, big shot for Jasmine here. Oh, the 7's going to come to the rescue.
Centeno can play a 1 pocket type safe here, going off the short rail and hitting the top side of the 4.
I
Putting
agree.
up the cue ball towards the 10.
Yeah, I agree. I
They
think.
should try to kick it in.
Oh, isn't the 6 big here?
Set riding here.
Yeah, the 6 is not that big, I suppose. Oh, it didn't bend. Or it bent too much, I should say. She got the slide and it shoved over pretty far, I think a lot further than she would have expected. Drove right by it. How's she driving by kick shots all of a sudden here? What's going on?
That's 2 in this rack.
Wow.
We got a hill first set now.
This is exactly what we were hoping to see. Close one.
she miscued.
No way.
Well, that's
She hit her hand on the table, I think, on the
yes,
follow through.
Something funny happened there.
I mean, we've all done it, but at that moment to do it, you can see she's not happy with herself. Wow. She's called the extension. But I think she needs to go get her jump cue here.
I agree. She's just kind of recovering mentally, and she's still got 30 seconds left, but at least consider the jump.
Yeah, she's going to go 2 rails and try to kick this ball.
Got to hit it with draw. The cue ball could go off into the top right.
Yeah, no,
she is
jump.
going to decide on jump. She's got 15 seconds.
Shakes her head, throws the shooting cue on the floor, grabs a jump cue. Big shot here. At least there's some two-way options with the jump, the cue ball going away, and she's got a reward. And pinned her right on the rail. And with Chezka driving by the last 2 kick shots,
She's actually on 2, Ben.
she's on 2. That's right.
Musically.
2 rails in behind this one, Eric.
Yeah.
Well, she knew she had to hit it this time. What's going to happen here? The 8 ball's huge.
Full coverage.
That's going to bother Jasmin a little because she's had multiple opportunities to get onto the hill. And now the pool gods are not doing her any favors. Seems to be the way it goes out there. When you have some chances, you don't really get too many more. They kind of say, well, you already had your chance. She got here 2 rails, calling the 5 in the top side pocket there. Oh no.
That's going to be the set likely, Ben.
That is going to hurt. That's going to hurt. From up 2-0, she just...
Missed the 9. Miscued on the 4.
The miscue on the 4 is almost unforgivable. Well, the 9 is unforgivable. That was a hanger.
Yeah. Those miscue situations are kind of one-offs.
But from ball in hand, you know, that makes it hurt even more for sure. Well, she's landed a little bit on the wrong side of town here, but shouldn't be a problem. Play the 8 in the top corner next.
Centeno's going to have the opening break in set number 2 as well. You can see Jazz's body language pretty negative. I don't blame her.
Yeah, it would be hard not to be stewing in the chair, fuming. Set 1 to Chezka. TV timeout, guys. We'll be right back.
Yeah, 5-minute break. We'll be back with set number 2. Jasmin back in the arena after a couple mishaps at the end of the first set. Let's see if she can recover here. Both players making some mistakes. Player overall performance under 800.
Yeah, you can see the missed balls there, I think, was the big stat for Jasmin. She missed a couple shots she's supposed to make, especially that 9 ball. That one really hurt.
Yeah, just got caught trying to cheat the pocket.
Got caught cheating. Yeah, she's going to recover well, though. And she's a very mentally strong player, so I think a lot of times the physical aspect really helps that. If you're, you know, hitting the gym all the time and you can really control your heart rate. When you start getting angry, it's easier to just kind of come back down to earth and control the breathing. All that stuff. And I believe it's only one match today for the ladies and for the men's.
Sounds right, yeah, because we're going to doubles turbo coming up starting at 3 o'clock.
That's right. So she'll be also thinking about that, knowing she just needs to recover here and then it's done for today and she can just move on. Worry about tomorrow, another day.
Other women's quarterfinal matches. Sophia Mast is ahead 3-2 against Kristina Zlateva. Sophia just continues to outperform. Kristina up 1-0 against Han Yu. Chaeyu Cho's won the first set against Wei Su Chen.
Good pace of play from these ladies already this morning. Nice to see Chezka back. Breaking this first rack of the second set. She's been just drilling this break.
5 ball wanted to go, but got kicked away.
7's not going. But the usual, can't see the 1. Pushing. The push a little easier this time, I think, because the 1 not really available.
Yeah, like somewhere towards the top right.
Often you want to try to tie up a ball to extend the game, but I don't know if she needs to here. I think more important is pin the cue ball on the rail. Any rail will do.
I don't like giving her a chance to pocket it.
No, you can't let her see it. She's too good of a potter of the ball to let her see it.
I mean, just as far as looking down at this short rail, I don't think anything good's happening down there. Cause
Yeah, like the other short rail. Yeah, she sees it now. Touchy to get it pinned to that rail from that distance, though. It's pretty good speed from there. Wow.
shot. Look at this. Off a push. So many things to think about. Shooting within 10 seconds. Not even sure what she's going to do. That was the most obvious shot. She hit it a little thick.
Yeah, let it get away. And that's, I mean, that's quick, right? I think.
Yeah, just
Like that extra 10 seconds there, and I don't know if she gets it that wrong. I think she maybe executes it a little better.
especially on an intricate shot like that.
And after the push, when there's, you know, you have to contemplate letting them shoot it too, right?
Yeah.
But she's the world champ. And I never make any mistakes from back here. I know all the shots from the commentary booth. Did she overrun this one? Does she still have the combo on the 7?
Yeah, I think she's okay. Well, a little tougher than it first appeared, but she has called it.
Yeah, she just has enough. Cue ball running away from it, though.
Yeah, maybe with pocket weight, she can just lag it in. No rails with the cue ball. 2 should end up over the side.
She's going to really need it to stay close to that side. Oh, she hit it quite hard.
She got kind of lucky to make it there. It looked like it almost contacted the rail first.
It
on the way in.
did. It did. Yeah, she like overcut the 7 and almost didn't go in. Maybe a little fortunate to have a shot here too, I think. She didn't have to have a shot. This 2 ball goes by the 9, as you can see from that real nice camera angle there. Good job by the camera crew. Shot clock running out. And she's lost the cue ball bit. She didn't want to be shooting over the 6 here.
Yeah, and even the following angle, I think, is playing back into the 4, kind of off the short rail. So she's tough here.
These are
Might be coming back to the left of it.
and these are the hardest shots in pools. Just jacked up like this, elevating. You catch it with any side spin, you're gonna miss the ball. Wow, that's a beautiful shot. Really well done.
Nice that the cue ball lined up natural for her, but still great shot from Jasmin. She's back in line now. She needs this rack bend just to get her confidence back.
Yeah, and recover, because all the momentum's with Chezka right now. And pool's very much a momentum game. Well, she'll show how mentally strong she is here. It's not a gimme. I mean, 10 ball kind of in a precarious spot over there. So smooth. She's so smooth on those kind of shots. She just holds the cue ball so well. It's all about this angle on the 9 next to get to the 10.
I think she'll go side here, Ben. Try to get an angle going to the left off of it.
Yeah. Yeah, and then come around off a couple of rails towards the 10 would be ideal. Or even just straight in, draw back would be nice. But yeah, the angle going down this way is perfect. She can draw it off the end rail. She can follow it off 2 rails. She landed nice here. It's coming right at the 10. Good shot. Still got to pay attention here. Tight pockets. Well done. Nicely recovered. It's not easy out there. When you start making some mistakes, they start to pile up, they compound, you start to lose confidence.
Well, the tricky thing about this format too is that if you keep making the mistakes, then it's like your opponent's getting so close to their total that it's really a tough mental spot to come back from. So that first game there in the second set was big for Jasmin.
Yeah, the nice thing about the sets format is, although you made some mistakes in that first set, it's not the end of the world. You can just erase it, win this set, and it's back to square one. And if it does go 3-3 in the deciding set, we'll have a shootout. Spot shot shootout. See if she makes a small adjustment on the break or just rips it again. I would think she might try to cut it a little more.
She does do that from time to time. No. Cut, but power cut.
But power, yeah. And the 1 goes in the top corner, and she can see the 2, but I don't think it has a home. Oh, she can't see the 2. The 6 is blocking all of it. This is the tail of the tape so far. They can't see the opener.
Yeah, a lot of pushes.
Which is nice. I really love the strategy of the game. I think, just watch them break and run every time it gets a little boring. So I love these little push-out situations, kick safeties, and all the small things within the defensive side of the game. I think is very interesting. Push to the side rail.
Yeah, like somewhere near the side pocket, but just not enough for Chezka to attack the 2 in the bottom left.
Yeah, you really do have to play your opponent. I know we hear it all the time, play the table, play the table. You have to recognize that Chezka is such a good potter of the ball and so aggressive, and you don't want to let her see it all the time, right?
The only thing with this one is Chezka's liable to just try to play the 2 in off the 7.
Well, and I think she let her see too much of the cue ball.
Yeah.
Like, you really got to pin her on the rail so that she doesn't have the bottom side of the cue ball to work with.
Just called it right away. She's probably going to spin it with left too, Ben. Like, it's just...
Is she gonna come around? Oh, she played with the right spin. Look
Cue
out.
ball.
Look out. It's right in the drink. Oh, no. I think it slid on her a bit there. It's easy for that to happen. The spin doesn't grab as much on the slick cloth.
Yeah, good try from Centeno. She 7 actually ended up pushing in front of the pocket. She was going to play the 3 in, but she couldn't have legislated for that.
She'll be happy that Jasmin pushed the 9 to a funny spot. So she might get another shot here. She might not like her next shot. She might be frozen behind the 10 or something, but
She's going to have to be. She could get real aggressive and try to open it up off the 6.
Off the 6,
7th,
yeah.
7th decently close to the pocket, but not quite enough over the top left to really be happy with that shot, I don't think.
I think the highest percentage is just position for a safety on the 9.
Especially where the 8 is.
Yeah, you can get exactly where you need to be, right? That's exactly what she's going to do. She won't be moving these balls. I mean, the other option is get underneath it, bank the 9, but you have to play percentage pool, and definitely the safety is going to be higher percentage there than the bank. She could get angle on the 8, try to open it. I just don't think she does that either.
Yeah, what if you missed the whole ball?
Then you're hooked, yeah. Can't take that risk. It's all percentages out there.
Cue ball a little more than ideal. Might be able to go in the corner and get on that proper line for the 9.
Yeah, you can see her looking at the safety next. She'd like to land just full on the 9 so she can just knock it around off a few rails and stick underneath the 10.
Is she going into it, Ben?
I'd be very surprised. She is. What a shot. What a great shot.
Making things happen here in set number 2.
Oh, that was a Chezka style shot, I feel. Aggressive on the play there. But yeah, like you said, making things happen, which is important. I think that's how you need to play the game. 3 rails with the inside. Pretty good speed there. Nice shot.
She'll be breaking in rack number 3, so turning things around pretty quickly.
Yeah, carbon copy of the first set, really, where she just went to work quick. In about 10 minutes, she won the first 2 games. Same thing happening here. See if she can write a different story than the last set, though.
She's around 50% break success overall for the match. Double check on the exact numbers here. Oh, we got them. Break success is exactly at 50 for Jasmin, 25% for Chezka.
Yeah, 50% actually really high in this format, I think.
Yeah, it's enough. It's enough to be competitive.
Yeah, because it's very difficult to have any kind of consistency on the break.
She's getting a shot 2/3 of the time when she does make a ball.
And that number seems high because I think every time I look over, they're hooked on the opening shot. Well, she cut the last one a little bit. She's not hitting it super square, and I like that. I think you need to cut it just a little bit. That gives the 1 an opportunity to go in the corner as well as the side. Get a little more speed out of the 1. Caught the horn on the side pocket. Nothing else going to go.
She's left it over the pocket, so here comes Centeno. 3 balls a little tied up.
Yeah, it's all about the 2 to the 3 here because the 1 is a gimme.
I think there's actually a lane between the 7-8 to go into the bottom left.
Good eye. I think you're right.
She's going to have too much angle to hold for that now.
Yeah, she's going to have to go into the 3 here, I believe, and just take what she can get. Or can she spin around it and maybe play it in the same pocket? The same, or the side works too. Hit 50-yard line.
Yeah, following angle's just okay here. Has to catch a bit of stun follow. If she makes it, should be good going towards the 4. Ooh, missed it. What's it going to end up? No good for Jasmin.
Yeah.
That was to put her into a big lead in the first set if she had a shot there. Second set, pardon me.
See if she can find some sort of kick safety here. I don't think there's anything super aggressive.
Yeah, I think just trying to hit the top side of the 3 here. Hopefully the 3 goes into the 10 or the 7. Draw the cue ball back towards the top short rail.
Yeah, a little bit of low, maybe a touch of right spin. I don't think you want to flirt too much with the side spin, though. It's changing the angle too much. But yeah, you just want to try to create some separation there, I think. Can't be too exact with this one.
Yeah, 3 could hit the 6. It just kind of get the cue ball up table and hope the 3 hits something, I think, here. Oh, the slow speed one.
She played it with some running spin and slow. Yeah, it's not going to work out. Or is it?
It did.
Or is it? Looked like it was going to creep around that 6 ball and clipped it and slowed right down.
Chezka could target the cue ball behind the 10 here.
Watch the double kiss. Oh, yeah. I don't know if she got there. She's trying to just finesse it behind the 6 again.
Yeah, I like behind the 10. I think you're going to create more distance, and the 6 could have came into play too.
Yeah, I agree. As long as the double kiss wasn't on there, then I think that was definitely the right shot behind the 10. Can Jasmin cut this one in? Looks like she can.
Just going to go to the 10, I think. Try to line the cue ball up the 9 or the 5. Oh, she's overcut it. She's left it out. Good chance for Centeno now.
You could see Jasmin quickly back to her chair. She knew right away she mishit it.
Yeah.
It's very similar to what we saw in the first set. 2-0, and then a mistake or two from Jasmin, and Chezka just comes storming back. No problem. Go 9 ball. Let's just slow down in time. She's a lefty. That'll help here.
Straight back now off the 6. Angle going to the left, so pounded it over. Nicely done.
Some tables you might shoot this in the side pocket, but I don't think so here.
She's definitely going to have second thoughts. Position plays so much better to the side.
Yeah, it's more natural, but it's very, very tight pocket.
Look out here. Got it this time.
You can see even there it wiggled in a little. Like, it's never a guarantee in these pockets. Playing really nice. I'm a big fan of the tight pockets here. Drawing this one straight back. Stunning over off the side rail. Nice shot.
Centeno back in gear. She's 33% on the break. She's only had 3 of them.
It took her less than a minute to clear up those balls, I think. That was quick. See the crowd starting to file in. They're all waking up Sunday morning in Vegas. Beautiful day out there today.
Yeah, finally warmed up a little bit, Ben.
Yeah, weather's starting to clear up. Supposed to be super nice tomorrow and the rest of the week.
So cold outside that there was a draft coming in from the wall behind us. You won't feel it much today, but that's why I have my jacket on. It's been under, and players in the arena too were
Cold.
Like extra layers on.
Yeah, you can see Chezka with the long sleeves there too. Big break. She's made a ball. She's got to look at the 1, but she's totally hampered by the 10 here. This is a very difficult shot.
Oh, she just 2-stroke it and move on to the 2.
Yeah, I can't imagine
If it,
she'll
if it goes in, it goes in.
take too long. she doesn't need the 60 seconds after the break too often. Oh, that's really thin. She drove right by it.
Yeah, I mean, the ones that, a couple spots here where she's been aggressive or just been in tough spots, just refuses to take more time, and it hasn't worked out well for on most of those occasions.
I think she just live and die on that, you know?
Yeah.
Which is probably okay. I guess she's won enough titles to justify it.
Yeah, you can't argue with the results, no doubt about that.
That's right. Oh, Jasmine would love to win this game, because she loses this game, she's going to have thoughts of what happened in the first set from up 2-0. It's hard not to think about it. But these lay nice.
You do.
Yeah.
6 to 7 maybe might have a bit of issues with the 9-10 blocking the angle back to the 7.
Yeah, if there was anything you could pick out that might be trouble, it's only that, because everything else is pretty easy. Maybe got to watch a kiss here. I'll let the draw get away from you a bit. Yeah, she did get the kiss. I think she played for it like that, though. You know what?
Yeah, she was kind of caught in between there.
Now, this is okay because she doesn't have to do too much getting to the 5. But you don't want to be dealing with the 8 going, you know, from the 5 to the 6.
I think 2 rails forward with right spin here. Tough shooting into a tight pocket. Pound out 1 rail too.
2 with the inside. Yeah, and I think she's dealing with these balls over here. I think the cue ball's going towards the 8 a little bit.
I agree. I don't think she's straight enough to develop anything straight back.
Yeah, a little shake of the head. This is a bit tough.
If she gets around the 8, she might come into the 9, which would help her a little bit, opening up towards the 7. But yeah, she didn't want to be on this side of it.
Nothing easy from here. And with time running out, well, that's not the worst thing that could happen. She doesn't have an easy shot, but she can see the ball. She has lots of options from here. You just chip it to the end rail and get the cue ball long. Or do you go for the bank here?
Bank's got 2-way elements to it, but it actually looks like she's going behind the 8. I don't mind it. At least it's going to leave the 6 safe.
It's a big payoff if you get it right. But if you leave a little gap here, which she has, then maybe Chezka can return it.
Yeah, a little unlucky there, really, catching the window.
She can use the 9-10. It's pretty good. That's pretty good.
She does have the right side of it. The cue ball can overcut to the right long rail. She's going to have to avoid the 7 and 8 coming back around 2 rails.
Could she hit it thin enough to get the cue ball behind the 8 and just move the 6 a little to the right?
Maybe.
Where is she potting this ball? No. Oh, how good is this? All the way back up table. Wow.
Between the 7 and 8 perfectly.
That's such a good shot.
Kind of got one back there after hitting the window on the previous shot.
And this is where the little extra on the safety, like she might have been able to just finesse behind the 8 there, but what if she leaves the window again and she leaves a pretty easy kick? So she left it really long, and that was tough.
3 rails around now for Jasmine.
Yeah, this 6 will pass the 7 here.
Yeah. Cue ball kind of playing into the 9 off the 3rd rail, but definitely worth the risk here.
I think if she could roll onto the 10, she would, but it's not there. It's just a little off angle for that, and she's going to play safe again.
I like her going here. I mean, it's a decently high percentage safe. But keeping Centeno off the table, caught a window again, but really, unless the cut angle was more than it appeared on the camera there, I like going offense.
Yeah, I think she had to try to do something there. See how it works out, but she had a chance. She maybe should have taken it.
Centeno's caught the window.
Not getting the speed right here yet. These two players. Definitely the tables are changing from day to day as well, so they might be speeding up just a little bit. That's why we're seeing them lose control a touch.
To catch and hand you going at it on table one. That's where you get your round of applause. Christina just jumping in a nice ball.
Oh, this is going to give up a shot.
Position's tough.
Yeah.
Have you run into the 7 here, Ben?
I think you got to take what you can get. Exactly. So you run into the 7. That way you can put all your effort into making the 6.
Shot.
Smooth. Very smooth. That's not an easy shot from distance like that. She made it look easy. Two rails between the 10-9 for the 9 the side next. Come a little short. She's perfect. Inch perfect.
Oh, half miscue from Centeno, and let's see if that affects her.
Yeah, that's maybe a big mistake. I think she's still a favorite to make this ball, but sometimes a miscue can bother you enough that you miss this one. Just thinking about the miscue still. Not her. Not her. 2-2. Same story as the first set. 2-0 Jasmine, and 10 minutes later, it's 2-2.
Yeah, game progression's gone exactly the same.
You got to feel like Chezka, big favorite from here with the way the momentum's going.
Yeah, I can see Jasmine kind of looking at the floor.
Yeah, not the worst body language from her, but she's certainly not happy with the way it's going.
The shots equal for each. Ball's pocketed dead even. Safety efficiency close.
And she is not cutting the break more. She's just hitting it full still, but it's not working out.
Yeah, big action out of the rack. Looks like a reasonable combo lined up here on the first shot.
Yeah, if this is playable, then good looking rack from there. It's all about the 1 to the 3, really. Well, maybe the 8 doesn't go. Could be a little tricky.
Doesn't want to hit the 7 off the short rail here. I think she's okay to get thin enough off of it.
This combo does look pretty dead, though, from this angle. Looks like you can't miss it. Wow, this is not where she wanted to be.
No position now. Big power and 2 rails forward, but that's scary on the size pockets because she'll have to hit it with a bit of left spin. Ton of deflection in that. Tough to hit the pocket dead.
Do you just take what you can get here and play safe on the 3 next?
I think she has to.
Yeah. Yeah, you try to do too much here, you often just miss the 1 or you end up hooked on the 3 or something crazy happens anyway, so she's powering it up.
Kind of went halfway in between, got a little closer for a little better safe feel, but definitely not trying to get all the way down for the 3 there.
Yeah, this was always positioned for a safety. She played it well to get a little closer. I think she can use the 4-9, mostly the 4, bank the 3 up table.
So that's how tight these pros are thinking on the percentages. She knew it was going to give up too much percentage to come all the way down, but she knew she wasn't giving up that much, getting a little closer to it. It's this type of high-level thought that makes these players the best players in the world.
I like what she tried to do there, trying to bury both balls, trying to get the 3 by the 9 and trying to get the cue ball under the 8, but she didn't get either one. She's left the edge of the 3 here, I believe.
Yeah, it's going to cut into the 9, so it's going to stay safe along the right long rail.
Does she play it real soft and use the 4, or does she come all the way back across? She tried to use the 4, but she clipped it on the way back out.
Yeah, Jasmin can do the same thing here.
Yeah, same question. Does she go all the way under the 10 or the 8? I think she does.
That's a game winner. I don't mind taking a shot at it.
Or just simple behind the 4-9 is okay too. And sometimes the simplest thing is the best. We try to do too much when we get in trouble.
Against weaker players. Against stronger players, you got to favor the offense a little more, I think. But yeah, she's got her good here.
Oh, she throws her up on the 4. So if the right long rail isn't available, this is very tough.
It's not. I think she's got to go to the bottom short rail first here and around the 9. It's going to go long, man.
Oh, this is not a good spot to be in. Yeah. The short rail, the right long rail, jacked up, using the rest. This is triple tough. Pretty close. Close doesn't count in this game.
So Jasmin back in control. Tough rack. 8 doesn't pass the 10. 6 is too tight in the side. If we played in the top left, 5's reasonable to get the proper cue ball position on the 6. Can she go 6 and open up the 8, maybe?
Yeah, with where the 7 is, I think you have to do that. I think when you shoot the 6, you got to move the 8. She's got to get there first. A little bit of work to do, and definitely momentum in Chezka's favor. Jasmin would be paying extra attention on this rack. Try to get on the hill first.
Men's quarterfinals coming up at 11 a.m. local time. Shane Van Boning versus Josh Filler. How you like that match, Ben?
Ooh. I mean, I'd love to take Filler in that match, but we all know what SVB can do.
Yeah, Filler has Shane's number over the years.
He really does. And he beat him in like 40 minutes at Derby, 9-2 or something, right?
Yeah, wasn't it? I think it was even 9-0 or something.
Yeah,
and
it
like
was,
pocketed less than 5 balls, that type of stuff.
And he did the same thing to Federer right after, I think.
Yes. Superhuman.
So that's at 11:30, and we'll have a match over here. Going to be Albin taking on Wojtek. Another quarterfinal matchup. 11:30, a little over an hour from now. She's called the side here, Eric.
Yeah, it's missable.
And how easy can you move the 8 here when you're playing this at speed? Thinking the 6 is tough. Wow, good shot, but the 8's not going to get enough. If anything, it's in a worse spot.
Yeah, better spot to play safe from, but definitely not pocketable from anywhere now. Has to get right underneath it. Can't really do that. You gotta force out of it to the left. Just too much force.
Yeah, wants to slide and grip the top, and then it's not going to go anywhere. Watch this.
She got decent distance out of it.
She did get more out of it than I thought. I thought it would slide more, and now the safety's okay. She really has to freeze her up on the 10. You can't leave her the 1 rail.
Just wondering if she has to draw it, man. If she does, it's very tricky.
Yeah, that would be...
Maybe slide off with a bunch of right.
Yeah, it'd be really tough if she had to draw it. If she can just touch it and pin her between the 10 and the rail, then she's going to put Chezka in a real tough spot.
She had to drag it a bit. Good
Beautiful,
shot.
beautiful. Really, really nice shot, because she's cut off that right long rail, which is exactly what she had to do. She couldn't let Chezka see that rail. She needs like 2 rails or maybe 3 to hit this ball. This is tough.
Yeah, good recognition there by Jasmin, and that she needed that little bit of draw to get over properly.
She dragged it really nice. That was a good shot. Not as easy as she made it look, that's for sure. 2 rails. She might pocket this ball. What a shot. Unbelievable shot.
Centeno pulling a trick out of her hat.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker for Jasmin too. That's gonna hurt. All the momentum in Chezka's favor, and she misses a hang.
Side pockets come out again.
What she left, nothing easy.
They didn't want it's got to be 4 rails around, and the cue ball's kind of playing into the 10 off the third rail, but forget that. Got to go all in here.
Yeah, exactly. Forget that. You just pot this ball and see what you got after. She's a big favorite to make this, but it is really thin.
I'm just going to draw it. This can go thick here. Catch some deflection. Good shot.
She held it off 2 rails at that thin cut. Wow, that's impressive. Yeah, I might have let it fly there off 4 rails or so. She controlled it so well. Oh, yeah, top of the table there, because she knows she didn't have to win that game. After that 2-rail kick on the 8, maybe the shot of the tournament. Christina moving on.
After these ladies' matches, we will have our men's quarterfinal matches. Only 8 left on the men's side. We'll get down to the final 4. Here today, the further U.S. Pro Billiards Series.
Sure, you can hear Derek Cox announcing the win over on table number 1. Christina through to the semifinals.
To no one's surprise, she's been playing so great lately and getting better. That's the scary thing. She's still getting better.
Yeah, 1 ball away from winning the World 9-ball championships this year. Expect 2026 to be a big year for her.
Yeah.
Good square hit from Jasmin. Cue ball spinning a bit.
Balls didn't open up that good that time.
The side spin on the cue ball took away from the purity just a little bit.
Exactly, and that's why you saw the balls just kind of not spread as much as we're used to. But very difficult to make a ball in this breaking format, which I think is great for the game. I think it makes for really good viewing.
Yeah, you know you're going to shoot too as a player.
Yeah, and as a player, I love it. Yeah, because I'm tired of watching these guys just break and run out over and over again. I don't think she plays this ball to pocket it. I think this is all safety, yeah. On a normal table, you might cut that ball on the side, but these are tight, extra tight.
I can see it got Centeno in the last game.
Yeah, she'll be, thinking about that one for sure.
Finding the deja vu that's happened between set number 1 and set number 2. Jasmin missed the 9 in game number 5 of set number 1. Now Chezka missed the 9 in game number 5 of set number 2.
One rail at this. Oh, she judged it perfectly. What a beautiful shot. Well, the tactical side of the game has been great for both these players. A couple of missed pots, but some high quality play. Safety here.
Playing behind the 8 here.
Well, she does play the bank.
It's just so aggressive, Ben. I mean,
Yeah.
the 2 balls in the middle of the short rail 100% of the time. You're going to get the cue ball behind another ball at least 50% of the time.
Yeah, I think. And the position wasn't guaranteed, so there's no payoff for making that bank.
Yeah, I mean, she overcut it, so maybe the cue ball went a little further than it would have if she would have made it. But still, the risk in exactly this happening is there, and it shows up.
Oh, she didn't want to kiss the 10.
She's tied up the 4 now.
Yeah, does it go into this top right of our screen? I don't think so.
No.
So does she try to power up the draw and get underneath it somehow, or?
I think you have to just develop some kind of safe from there.
Yeah, because there's lots of safe underneath the 10. But this one wants to catch a heavy bounce off the side rail and shoot towards the 7. It's hard to beat the 7 here, I think.
Yeah, maybe beat the 7, but not the 5.
Exactly. How are you going to beat both of them? Well, I don't think you can. Often it actually wants to go towards the 9 more. The rails are very bouncy, very, very bouncy, which is good. That's the way we like it. I think she knew that, and so she didn't try to do too much with it.
Yeah. Yeah, the ideal would have been getting below it, but good recognition to know that she couldn't.
Yeah, she really shows the experience out there, playing under tricky table conditions and just recognizing what's going on. Looks like this ball goes. She's gone over, look at the potting angle. Cue ball's going natural to the 5.
Oh, wow.
She overcut it by quite a bit.
Yeah, plenty of room.
Some mistakes creeping in.
She's only on the 8 now for Centeno.
I was going to say, I wouldn't be surprised if she just cut this in and take what she can get on the 5 from a mile away. Oh, she didn't call it.
Yeah, I was playing safe there, but missed a call on that one. It wasn't going anywhere else.
Yeah, I think she had to call it just in case. In case she hit it funny, like exactly how she did.
Definitely nothing hurt her. Nothing would have hurt her on the call there. Never does.
Do you try to bank this one?
4 rails around can work too, but she's not considering that, seeing how she's cueing this.
Very difficult with the inside spin to come around like that and still make the ball.
Yeah, I like some kind of safe there.
Yeah, I thought maybe the bank with the 2-way, like you call the bank, but you're just, sending the cue ball up table. I mean, what she did worked out not bad, but it's a bit lucky, I feel. She could use a kiss here. She didn't get it. It drove right by.
Hard to believe.
Oh, that might be a little unlucky. I don't think
it is.
You can control that too much. You just got to get it over there. Any little kiss of that 8.
So Jasmin on the hill now, and a chance to win the second set and level things at 1 set each. Centeno just knows how low percentage what just happened.
That's super unlucky. She's going to still be kicking herself for that 9 ball in the last rack, though. If there was ever a mistake, it was that. More so than the scratch there. Look at this just fly. Hands to the side. She can't believe it went that far. Oh, big deep breath there. She's not happy.
I mean, it still goes. Just regroup and understand how close you are to the finish line here.
Yeah, one good shot, maybe. Get back in position. She might have to gamble on shape here a little bit. Cue ball going towards the 9-7.
Oh, railed.
Wow, that's a huge mistake. Huge mistake. From ball in hand on the shot before to giving up ball in hand on the 6 here is massive error.
Not going to see that very often.
No, that's something I would do often. But you don't expect it from these world champs. Yeah, I like this side of it and go 2 rails towards the 7. That way you take the 9 out of play a little bit. She goes the other way and catches it funny. Maybe the 9's in play. I like this, straight towards it. You don't have to be straight in on the 7 when you pot as good as she does.
Yeah, it's definitely an advantage she has. She can play bigger positional zones. Not trying to get perfect all the time, but it's not in.
Wow, maybe she did have to get a little straighter on the 7.
Not usually. Just kind of got caught in between strokes there. I actually thought she was going to draw at it, hit it a little more aggressively.
I'm with you on that, Eric. I thought for sure she had to at least stun it and keep the line a little truer. Well, big let off from Chezka, and two racks in a row here.
Yeah, both players breaking down at the end of respective sets that they could lose here. Straight, head down. Know that things are going kind of funny here.
Yeah, she's trying to gather her composure and figure out what's going on out there. Losing the cue ball a little bit. I like what she did there. Try not to overplay it for the 9 in the side. She didn't need the side. Corner's fine. Leads you to the 10 easy.
Got it, Ben. Going to a third set.
Yeah, absolutely. Give the crowd what they came to see. You gotta love it.
Centeno's not afraid to stay in the arena between sets. Looks like Jasmine's not going anywhere.
I think they're locked in. And so are we.
A lot of times, even when Centeno's opponent takes a break between sets, Centeno will just stay in the arena.
Yeah.
Saw that from Levan and Roberto. They were in a 3-set match. They never took a break. It's just kind of once they get in the fight, they're ready to go.
I guess if you're like not drinking too much water, then you're okay. But
Right.
I'm always drinking too much water. I got to go to the bathroom in between sets. See the set stats up there. I think the big one that stands out for me here is the missed shots.
7 for Centeno is pretty high in 2 sets.
That's a big number, right? Even 4, I think, is a pretty big number for somebody of Jasmine's caliber. You don't see that too often, and they've played 12 games. Miss 4 balls is a lot. Miss 7 is a big number. Cutting it a little more and took a little speed off that time, I think, too. The spin, I'm sure she's not trying to hit it with spin like that.
Yeah, just catching a little right or left. 4-railer down that time. It's a full look at the 1 here, but it's so close to the rail that you really have to be cutting either side of it to avoid the double kiss. Actually, she doesn't have it.
Yeah, the 2's got it covered up. Some kind of push out.
Has to avoid Centeno being able to hide the 1 behind that 3-ball stack on the left side. I think she will here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she had to take away the cue ball there, like pin her on the rail somewhere, because you let her see this much of the ball, she's going to put you in jail a lot of times.
The 9's playing in the middle of the track that the cue ball needs to be on if she's hitting the right side of the 1. She avoided it. Got to avoid the 6 now. Didn't. So Jasmine's going to have the first offensive opportunity here.
I thought she might consider putting the cue ball underneath the 3 rather than the 1. But I suppose if she gets this shot that she played correct, it's got a bigger payoff.
Yeah, I think the double kiss was there. Might have just had to catch it a little too thin.
Yeah, and with the slide, probably a lot tougher than I would think.
Long pocketing for Jasmine here.
I feel like these first couple of games, especially the first game, is always so important, but especially now, in the deciding set. A little awkward bridge length here. Not sure if you want to be on the rail with her hand or on the table. That always makes it a little tough if you're thinking about stuff like that. Good shot.
Great shot. Stunned out of it.
Flirted with the corner pocket a little with the cue ball there.
Too much angle to draw into the 4. Tough to go 3 rails forward. The 9's a little bit in the way of that path as well. So I think stunning 2 rails back is the only shot here.
Yeah, going forward is tough from this distance too. Brings in the miss a lot of times with the top and the right spin. Trying to judge the deflection. The good thing is the 5 is right there. So she doesn't need to be perfect on the 4. Just need to have some kind of shot on the 4.
Shot.
Yeah, just like this. This is good because she doesn't need to, be close or straight in or anything like that. Just need to pot the 4 now. You can feel the tension out there. You can see a couple deep breaths from Jasmine. Pressure's on big time. Big prize money up for grabs.
Especially with the way the match has developed, there's been a lot of twists and turns. Straightforward.
Obviously, both these players playing the World Team Championship in a couple of days. It's warming up for that too.
Yeah, both on top 8 seeded teams.
Yeah, very good teams, yeah. Oh, and I played Max yesterday. I thought, oh, look out for Austria on that team thing. There was like 4 of them in the final 16.
Yeah, so they even have like replacement opportunities if someone's not playing good.
That's right. They got Mario and Max out there with Albin and Jasmin here. It's a pretty solid team, I'd say.
Philippines, one of the strongest teams as well. Jeffrey Rhoda, Chezka Centeno, and a female replacement if they need it, Rubel and Amit.
And Carlo?
Yeah, I'm thinking of
It's
the
gotta be Carlo.
fourth teammate. I think, yeah, it must be.
If it's not Carlo, then
It is. For
maybe
sure.
he didn't want to play.
Right.
Yeah.
Thinking he did, considering it's 120,000 first prize.
Oh, wow, what an opportunity for these players this week. So much prize money up for grabs. Oh, some mixed doubles action. Turbo mixed doubles coming up this afternoon. It's going to be super fun to watch. Real quick shot clock. Lots of prize money up for grabs there too. 8 teams. Mixed doubles. She's going to be reaching a bit here.
Yeah, just got to get enough draw to get back past the side pocket.
It's super grippy, the draw. So she doesn't have to rip this. She can just touch it and it's going to come back 3 feet.
Yeah, Predator's partnered with Simona's cloth now, so a bit of a different blend on the cloth that's being used in this tournament than has been used in the past.
I really love how it plays. Playing incredible. It's everything you want out of a table on the cloth, and the pocket size and the balls, and we're very, very spoiled by the conditions. Big crowd here at BCA Nationals, CSI Expo here in Las Vegas. We're at the Westgate Resort and Casino. Beautiful venue for this 50th BCA National event. The greatest pool tournament in the world. I know these pros really love playing here because they get such a great crowd for all the matches, and super cool to see everybody crowded around the tables. I felt super blessed to be in the mix, in the action. So much fun. Big shout out to Predator and Predator Pro Billiard Series putting this event on for us. Jasmin a break, rack number 2 in set 3, crushing it. But nothing down again. Everything wanted to go in there, it looked like. A couple balls over a hole. They were fighting to get in that corner there where the 1 is, but kissed each other and stayed out. Just going to use the 7. Beautiful shot. Really nice.
Jasmin try to get the cue ball back behind the 7 here. Has to be hit accurately. Always a risk of hopping the rail if you get a little too much speed into shots like this.
It is very bouncy out there. I've seen a lot of balls coming off the table on this type of shot. She'll need to be careful how hard she hits this and how high the cue ball's elevating.
There it
Yeah,
goes.
it's very bouncy out there, which is good. It means you get over the object ball easier, but it's also taking that extra bounce.
Yeah, shots like that I like hitting with draw too. It seems to kind of grab the cue ball to the slate a little more.
I think she had to look at the kick more. I think she didn't really contemplate the kick that much. I know the jump was probably a higher payoff, but recognizing that it was going to bounce off the table high percentage of the time, maybe kick was better.
Where's Centeno going here? She knows, but off the 5?
Yeah, that was a mistake. I think the shot before was the mistake. She just landed in nowhere land on the 3 to get to the 4.
Just throwing caution to the wind here, Ben. It's like, I don't know.
I mean, I love it. I'm a big fan of hers, but definitely You got to live and die on that.
Huh.
Going underneath the 9-10 there was super easy. I think the safety was a better play.
And even the speed with which she went from the 3 to the 4, like maybe you try to break it out, maybe something, but it's just kind of one shot in mind, one track mind.
Yeah, she didn't think about it much. She kind of just got over and shot the 3 right away, which surprised me because I think she needed an extra second there.
Yeah. Jasmin to take a 2-game lead now in the third set.
Yeah, Jasmin won't mind. This is the par for the course, how the first 2 sets went.
Don't forget, if either player gets on 3 first here, they'll be guaranteed a shootout, so it's a good mental cushion going forward in the rest of the set.
And you definitely contemplate it when you're out there. You think, if I can just get to 3, I guarantee something happening. I'm going to have a chance, right?
Yeah.
Definitely want to try to avoid the shootout at all costs. Win it before then.
Just brings you in a kind of a free roll mentality, though, when you get there, especially at 3-0.
Absolutely. Yeah, especially if it goes 3-0. Yeah. From what I've seen, though, the player coming back is usually the favorite in the shootout. The player that was on 3 first, their confidence is not so high. I've seen a lot of the first shots missed from those players. Good speed there. Easy to under hit that ball a little with the slide, I think. She did well to get it all the way out. Yeah, you can see she didn't load up the inside spin, try to get straight on the 10, which is exactly how you need to play that shot. Try to load it up with spin, and then that's bringing in the miss.
Yeah, you always got to consider if playing the tougher position is going to make you miss the first ball more often than the second ball, and she definitely missed the first ball more often there with the tougher position.
That's right. You see that beautiful Predator cue she's got there, too. I'm a huge fan of that cue.
Long-time Predator-sponsored player. Fans have the video recorders going.
I think you can really tell how great Predator treats their sponsored players by how long they stay under the same cue sponsor. You look at Josh, and Jasmin's a great example. Albin, she's been playing with Predator for so long. Carlo, you really know they treat them really, really well. Otherwise, they're going to go somewhere else. They're going to look for, bigger opportunities and shop around. But
and the fact that they're happy with the playability too.
I think that's maybe one of the biggest factors too. Is the performance of the equipment is second to none. Oh, look at this cue ball is going to bury underneath there. She didn't make a ball, but she won't mind. We're going to see there's not much of a shot on the 1 here. Quick push out from Chezka. Challenge her a little on the 1, knowing the 2 doesn't go. I think she'll save the 1 somehow.
Yeah, cross over and try to line it up with the 4 and the 9.
Yeah, she probably calls the bank in the low left here on our screen. It's more of a just in case. Or does she cross it the other way? Or does she just roll in the 1 and play safe on the 2? The option I did not contemplate, because that's a tough shot. She just made it look super easy, but that was not easy.
Well, she's not afraid of pocketing it at any time. Any kind of aggressive pocketing, doesn't shy away from it. Whether it helps her or hurts her in the long run, we'll see over the course of her career and how she develops her game. But that's her mentality for sure.
Well, safe to say, so far it's working out. She got a lot of titles under her belt already. She's still a very young player, too. Will have a long career ahead of her.
Jasmin trying to Stick the cue ball behind the 5-8 here.
Oh, beautiful to draw and get it tighter. That was really nice because she could have just stopped it there.
Yeah, I took the most obvious rails away here. 2 rails only for Centeno.
Yeah, because even the right side rail with a bunch of left spins not available. Jacked up over the 8. 2 rails here. She already made one of these. Little 2-rail cut shot she made. She get rewarded here for a good hit. I think she did.
Head down the full ball for Jasmin. She's sitting down the line. Looks like she has the left edge of it, but not enough to make it.
Yeah, not enough to make it. I think I agree with you there. But definitely she can see some of it.
She can cut the 2 to the short rail and try to play the cue ball near the 10. Just a little tough to avoid the scratch in that case, but I think it is there to avoid it. She had it.
Wow. I think she needed just like a touch of right spin there too. She did really well to pocket that ball.
Yeah.
That was not easy.
Looking to take a 3-0 lead and guarantee the shootout here.
Yeah, it's going to be about that 6-7 combination. A couple of shots from now, but it looks pretty good. Looks like the 6 will stay near the hole after the combo.
Come all the way across here, try to get a little better on the 5. No, just laid up.
Yeah, I thought she might.
See, that's one where I feel like you're not going to miss the 4 as often if you try to get the better position on the 5. That's why I thought she'd come across, but just taking note of how tough the sides are. I wanted to make sure there.
Yeah, too many balls missed in the side already to take any chances, I think. Back and forth. It's a really clean stroke. Very nicely done. She calls a 7. She needs the cue ball to get a little bounce off the side rail here, I think, though. It's not straight enough to just stun it. You gotta watch the 6 doesn't just shoot to the bottom rail like that, but she came far enough across. Did she come far enough?
It's on the thin side for sure. She can drag it in with a bunch of left.
Yeah, lots of left too. She can handle some angle on the 8, but she doesn't want too much. This is a lot of angle, I think. This wants to really shoot towards the right side pocket, so I think she's going to take some distance on the 9.
Yeah, big spot here in the match.
I don't think she tries to beat the side pocket here with the draw. I don't think it's there.
It's too much speed.
On a slightly worn-in cloth, you might be able to grip it enough. But I just don't think so here. She's going to play a little stun.
There.
Missed the ball. Missed the ball. That is missable from there, I suppose. But I wouldn't have thought we'd see it in that situation. To get on the hill to guarantee the shootout.
The problem there was it was, oh, look at this. She's hit the 10.
Wow, what a big mistake
Just
that is.
reckless from Centeno. And what is this? 2-stroke it in?
Yeah, why not? When the pot is good as her, you don't panic.
I mean, she hasn't left it, but just, again, reckless with the whole tournament on the line.
Throw caution to the wind, she says. I mean, I love that style of play, but I lose a lot of games like that.
Just take an extra 5 to 10 seconds. It's not like you're in the lead, or it's not like you're playing someone that can't beat you. I mean, it's just kind of a disregard for really the enormity of the situation.
Did she call the bank here, Eric?
Yeah, I think she's going all in.
Wow. I think
Not
the
there.
safety was as hard as the shot.
I hear you.
And so you take the shot in that situation. You rather, try to do it yourself than hope they do something stupid after, but just sold it out. It's for 2-1. After it looked like it was going to be 3-0 Jasmine. Another twist left in this match, I think.
I mean, really got away with missing the 9 there, too. Put Jasmine in a tough spot.
Yeah, big mistake from both players, really. Jasmine missing the 8, and then Chezka running into the 10, and then missing the 9. Maybe some morning pool going on here. Early matches are never easy, especially in Vegas when it's hard to sleep in this city, Too many bells and whistles going on all the time.
Centeno stuck from the same spot all set.
Yeah, she hasn't adjusted at all on the break. Let's see if she does now. Maybe cut it more. I don't know. No, she's just going with the drill it full, but it's not working.
2 ball slid in. On the 1.
That's a cold roll that just grabbed a little spin there and snuck underneath the 10. She really only has one place to push out here. This end rail, I think.
Yeah, I like that.
You really got to pin it on that rail, though. Yeah, even that little tiny bounce off the rail there just gives Jasmine a touch more to work with, and she can control this cue ball a little better. She might even give this one back, though. It's a little tough.
Yeah, I don't believe the cue ball's playing off the 1 in a way where she can get behind the 9. Not with follow anyways, and he would never draw at this. Too tough.
She sees something she likes.
Off the long rail behind the 9? This isn't going to work.
I don't think that ever worked.
It was never there.
I think she had to give that one back. As much as you hate to do it, when your opponent's so highly skilled, you don't really want to give it back, but I think she had to. That's such a nice shot. She played left-handed shape here, too.
Yeah, 4 doesn't pass.
Yeah, and she can't really get too much closer to it. She's going to need to play, I believe, a safety on the 4. Look out.
That's a good try, actually. She had a shot to get into the short side there.
Yeah, maybe even move it a little from the angle she was coming in on it.
Cue ball behind the 7 here.
The stun follow a little bit. Oh, she went underneath the 8.
That was fine, too. My first intuition was 7, but nothing wrong with that shot, but she's left it out.
Yeah. Count that as a mistake. 'Cause I think she should have been underneath the 8 there. From where she was. Jasmine looks at the clock, calls her extension. It's a big shot.
Yeah, well, she's straighter than it looks from this angle because there's no way she'd be looking underneath it if there's any angle going to the right. So she is following through it a little bit, trying to look for something into the short side of the 5.
Well, and with all this distance between the cue ball and the 4, she doesn't want to try to do too much here. Bring in the miss. First object, always pot the ball. Get all the shape you want, but if you miss the ball, it doesn't matter. Yeah, and you can see it was the spin.
Yeah.
It was the inside spin brought in the miss. I think she needed it, though. I don't think she had, any easy way to get to the 5.
She flipped it in the top, bottom left, so Centeno on the 5 now.
Wow, what a turnaround. From 2-0 with Jasmine shooting to go 3-0. It looks like it's going to be 2-2. And what a match.
Yeah, back and forth. Centeno not quite on her usual form. Hasn't been in a lot of open table play, and that's where she really excels. taking her usual quick approach and made some mistakes.
That's a good shot.
She's one game away from guaranteeing herself a shootout now. There it is, 2 each.
Well, we have 2 Kristinas into the semifinals. Zlateva moving on. She beat Sophia Mass 2-0 in sets, but both sets close, 4-3, 4-3. So good for Sophia with a super tournament too, final 8, and looks like she made Zlateva work for both those sets. So
Yeah, that's the first. Christina's made it in an international tournament before. Good for her. Sophia's highest singles finish in an international tournament as well.
yeah, I think so. And she won the nationals at BCA the last 2 years in a row. She was going for the 3-peat, but she had to drop out.
I saw that post.
Yeah.
Nothing for Centeno. First look here for Ouschan. Cue ball behind the 4 is my first intuition here. Could go up table too. Involve this, get the cue ball in line with the 6-9.
Put the 1 underneath the 4 maybe as well, or underneath the 2, somewhere over there. I kind of like that. You can hide both balls.
Exactly.
And you keep the 1 up by the 2 for position later on. You just have to watch. You don't leave her some kind of easy kick safe or something.
Yeah, I think going behind the 6-9 is going to lend to possibly leaving the left long rail. If she went behind the 4, she could bank the 1 straight across and still keep the 1 safe. But I think overall, yeah, she is going to go behind the 6-9 here.
Yeah, I think I like this. Although the 1 didn't get safe. Cue ball kisses the 6.
Opens up that area for later in the rack.
It's still a pretty good shot, although I'm sure she wasn't trying to kiss the 6. 2 rails in behind this 1 ball, I think. She looked at the jump for a second, but I don't think she's ever jumping this one. It's always a 2 rail. Just looking to get some separation, send the 1 towards this bottom side pocket of our screen. She's gonna jack up, masse into it.
Oh, cue ball's down.
I don't know about that shot.
Yeah, I mean, there was a 2 rail out of the corner. There was a lot of other options.
I think
go ahead.
If she swerves it enough, I can see where she's going with it. Like, try to keep the cue ball near the 4, send the 1 back down table, but it seemed low percentage.
Three of the 4 is going to be the key positional play here.
Yeah, there's some traveling to do with the cue ball, right?
Okay, ideally, she's looking for an angle where the following angle is playing between the 4-5. 1 rail back to the 3. A little straight for that. She can still maybe do it with high. Slightest bit of stun.
Yeah, she might need to play the 3 in the corner next. Does she have enough to work the cue ball out here? You don't want to land on the wrong side of the 3.
For sure.
You're in big trouble if that happens, dealing with the 9.
Stun out of it nicely. Pretty much perfect here, Ben.
Yeah, she got there. What a great shot that is. She made that look a lot easier than it was.
Yeah, needed a bit of stun on it. If there's follow, it's tough enough already to land perfect. But whenever you're stunning the ball, to be that precise takes a lot of feel.
Yeah, to control the speed like that. She'd like to land close to straight on the 4. Little angle's okay. Be about the 6 to the 7 next. 7, 8, 9, all right there. Nothing to do after that. Small angle on the 6. That big angle is going to bring in the 9, so she wants just a little angle.
Perfect. A little closer to it's the only better she could have done, but she's totally fine here.
Yeah, this is great. This is right where she needs to be. She missed a ball down this rail a couple of racks ago, so she'll be paying attention here. You can see Jasmin, she's got perfect fundamentals. You ever teach anybody how to play pool, you just carbon copy how she plays.
Yeah, real aggressive on the feathering. It's kind of a little older school. You see a lot of the new school players are just kind of pointing at the cue ball. She pumps up a little bit. Likes those power strokes. Hits the ball a little bit on the harder side sometimes, but I like that style personally. It's like a Shane Van Moning type style.
No way. She has missed 3 or 4 balls that are just shocking to me.
I think she might have been trying to hold the angle, but if you actually look at how she delivered her stroke through the angle, she flinched a little bit.
Just a little, yeah, I noticed it too. Just a little flinch, and that's all it takes. It's just the smallest margins in this game. It's such a difficult game. Wow, this for Chezka to guarantee the shootout. Wow, this turned around a lot. I think it was going to be all Jasmin in this third set. It's been the same all 3 sets.
Yeah.
2-0 Jasmin and then turn around right away.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to close it. Did it in the second set, but kind of struggled over the line in the second set.
Yeah, that third game's been real tough to win for her, and Chezka guaranteeing the shootout here. She's going to break with a chance to close it out. And there is one match still underway on the outer table. They are tied 1 set apiece. And the score at 0-0 in the third set, so they must be on a little timeout over there.
So we have Zlateva advancing.
Yeah, to catch, advancing. There's a chance for an all Christina final.
You first, I think.
I think so. Okay, let's see what she can do. Try to win the match right here. She could really use a ball on the break this time. Does the 4 get kissed? It doesn't. Nothing in, but the 1 hiding up there. The usual.
Yeah, hasn't been many balls made on the break, and whenever there hasn't been a shot. No breaking runs. All how many games are we in here? 17 games in, no breaking runs.
I played Max yesterday. Same story. Not a single break and run in the whole match. Yeah. Just impossible to get any momentum with the break format, you know.
Was he still breaking from the middle? I did a match of his earlier in the tournament. He was breaking from the middle, high speed.
Yeah, he tried it once.
Oh, and he just
and
switched?
It did not work out. Yeah, and it was near the middle of this, middle of the match he tried it. I figure if Shane can't do it, then the rest of us are doomed, right? So I never once broke from the middle the whole tournament. Just thought, if he can't do it, I definitely cannot do it.
Yeah, it's a tough one to execute.
Do you contemplate the kick safety here, Eric?
That or just thin off the right side. There's a lot of blockers cutting the one to the left. I mean, I understand it's tough to really judge the ball that thinly over 8 feet, but to me, whenever I can see part of the ball, I always favor that shot. I do see top players trying this kick and stick a lot. Really preference here.
Definitely shooting, though. She can see enough. There's no push here.
Nice shot.
She dragged it beautifully. That's such a nice shot. So hard to execute that shot, and she's cut off a lot of escape routes here. So I see Chezka just stop dead in her tracks because she's going to need to spin this one a lot. Or is she going between the 2-4?
It's barely there, man. Good shot. She's left it over the
Yeah,
pocket.
it's going to just sit up for Jasmin, and what a chance to get this to a shootout. Exciting stuff here in the first match of the day.
Triple check she has enough. She doesn't.
Oh, maybe she doesn't. Yeah, wow. I thought for sure the one's creeping enough over past the 10, and it slowed right down.
Aggressive shot here is off the left side of the 1 and trying to get the cue ball near the 4. Catch a double kiss easily that way. Just gonna draw out of it, try to stick the cue ball. Yeah, she played my shot.
Rail first. I think she's gotten away with it a little, although it's over the hole.
Centeno has the jump.
Yeah, she got the jump cue in hand, too. Or does she?
Swerve, Ben. She likes swerving at these balls way more than other players.
I think we're going to see 9 out of 10 players jump that one,
Yeah, she really prefers the swerve. I forgot that actually from doing her past matches, but hardly anyone's going to swerve that ball. Did well there, though.
Oh, and this is a quality shot, too.
Oh, she got
No
unlucky.
way. No way she got that little flick off the 3.
Super unlucky.
Oh, it looked like she was hitting that ball perfect. It looked like she hit it absolutely perfect. Little kiss there, and she's got to go 2 rails into the back of the 3 and pray something good happens. Come across the top of it, ideally. No, she's going full into it.
10 going to block the pocket for the 3.
I think so.
Did. It's very thin in the side. Looks possible, though. These overhead angles are deceiving sometimes.
Cue ball be flying a bit, too, right? Tough to control it.
Force nice and close to a pocket.
Where's the safe is the other question. Is there even a playable safe? Might be forced into cutting this one. Oh, she sees some kind of safe she likes. Oh, there was nothing good there. How good is that shot? To control that behind the 10. Such a nice touch.
I mean, the safes weren't obvious and the shot clock was running down, so good on her for executing something, but that was tough there. She did okay.
Yeah, I think she just had to find something quick, right? Because of the shot clock. Couldn't play a high percentage one, just had to play something that worked.
Centeno's got her stuck now.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Jasmin's a strong jumper, so she'll consider it. But with the match on the line, that 9 ball's looming big in front of the cue ball there.
It's real close to the ball. You got to get this one up really quick, and then it makes accuracy very difficult. I got to jack up a lot here, I think. Yikes, you're really trying to get the arm up in the air. Rail first.
No good. Centeno has the match now.
Yeah, chance to close it out here.
Just got to get to the short side of the 6.
Yeah, this is
And a big power draw coming back now.
tough. This is actually really, really tough from here.
7's playing the way of the path of the cue ball, but you can't really consider that. Just fling it back, and here it comes.
Yeah, she already ended up under the 7 once. Be pretty unlucky to end up there again.
Load it up with spin and open up the angle.
Yeah, lots of right spin. Watch the slide here, though. This can get away from you a bit.
She opened that up a little.
Not getting there.
Short overall.
Does she just cut this ball in, Eric?
Listen, we could never put it past her.
No, she just plays safe, I think. Good shot. Yeah, very good shot. She knew if she didn't get under the 10, she knew the 6-8 was covering anyway.
She's a coward, man.
The one time I thought she was going to cut it in, yeah, she chickened out. Smart play. Very, very smart. Let's see. Jasmin won't mind, though. I mean, she'd love to just be at the table again. She might have thought her fate was sealed.
Could be now.
Yeah, it's going to hang up. That might do it. Yeah, if she gets from 7 to 8, it's over. Too close together, those 3.
outside of the 7 here. Does it pass the 9?
No, I don't think so. I think she might be dealing with some distance here on this 8, which means getting from the 8 to the 9, no guarantee.
She can't check it enough to get straight. I mean, she's going to try to, but it's going to leave her with decent angle on the 8 regardless.
Yeah. And she's going for the extension on the cue, which changes the balance, brings in the miss a little bit. Control not so easy with that extension on the back. See the back foot way up in the air there. She just flew at it. That's a huge mistake.
A ton of mistakes between these 2 world champions in this match.
More than you would expect. Got to be some real pressure out there for them to be making these mistakes. She just really slapped at that one. It wasn't, her usual smooth stroke. Well, what an opportunity for Jasmin to get to a shootout. Really just this shot away. Look out.
Wow.
Oh, and she is not thrilled with herself after getting that
The
close.
saga continues, and that's off a ball in hand, man. It's one thing if you're there and you just kind of get in a spot where it might be tough to overdraw it, but just mishit it or misplace the cue ball.
It's very bouncy too. Like, I saw that happening a lot, not just to myself, but to a lot of the other players on those kind of angles. It's springy, and you're shooting towards that side a lot more than you think.
Sharp, yeah.
Yeah, very, very sharp.
She's okay. Good recovery.
Oh, that was not easy with the inside spin, with the cue ball near the rail, and all the pressure on.
It's like shootout time.
Well, how exciting is this to start the day? If this is a sign of things to come, we're going to have a great day filled with lots of great pool. Super high pressure stuff out there. Just what we love to see.
There it is. Centeno getting on the hill first, but and a couple chances to win the match. We're going to a shootout here.
The crowd loves it. It's best of 4 shots. You're going to have 4 shots each, alternating sides. And if they're tied after that, they're going to move it back 1 diamond, shoot a much tougher shot, and it'll be sudden death at that point.
Jasmin's going to have to shoot first.
This is where winning the leg is so important. I think shooting first is such a huge advantage in this shootout. And being able to pick which side you go first.
Yeah, you want to put the pressure on your opponent.
But if you miss this first one, then you're going to wish they shot first. But yeah, if you can just make the first one, you put a lot of pressure on them right away.
Slid it in the left side.
Wiggled it in there. So I have a question for you, Eric. When you shoot this, do you follow it?
Yeah, I like following.
Okay.
Especially on the tighter pockets. Maybe when they're at 4 3/8 or 4.5, wherever they started, maybe you can kind of favor wrapping it and playing a little more power. But now it's almost something about, and this is not anywhere near the fullness of the shot, but if you land the cue ball near the middle diamond on the short rail, you should make it. There's things like that too. No good.
I like to draw it, like with the wrap it, like you said, but the problem with me for that is when it moves back a diamond, now you can't really do that, so it's a different shot. So I often wonder if I should follow the first 4 because I'm going to follow the next ones too, so it's more of a similar shot. But I'm just like, if I can make the first 4, whatever happens after that, it's out of my hands. So I just try to drill the first 4. Like, I hit it like break speed.
You've been in the shootout before in the Pro Series, right?
I'm glad you brought it up because I had the honor and privilege of playing Chang Jun Lin. Rest in peace to Chang. Such a such a super player, and I was very, very honored to have played him one match. I made the first 4. He made the first 4. He made the 5th one. I missed the 5th one. That back diamond shot is very difficult. But what a treat. I mean, the crowd was incredible. After I lost, I felt like I won anyway. All my friends high-fived me, and, you know.
Nice.
Jasmin not looking like she's going to miss one of these, so might be out of Chezka's hands at this point. Really got to make this one, though. Yeah, and she does.
2 more shots for Jasmin to guarantee herself a win.
Yeah, this is where that shoot first is so important. You just make yours. You got nothing to worry about. Don't have to worry about what they do. You just make your shots. She makes this one, and it puts a lot of pressure on Chezka on the next shot. She'll need to make it or she'll lose the match. Big shot here.
There.
And you could hear the beep. There is still a shot clock, which is a big factor on this shot because you want to have a little extra time, but you don't have it. You don't get it.
Yeah, it went off just after she pulled the trigger there, but if it's going off while you're shooting, that's a big hindrance.
And you can see they spot the 10 not on the rack spot. It's where the 10 is racked in the triangle, so it's a little further back, makes it a little tougher. She's got to make this one. She just makes it look so easy. She just get down, no fear, just pump it in, but it's out of her hands. Jasmin makes this one, it's over. And we're going to have another match coming up right away, so don't go far, everyone. We'll be back with a big one.
Quarterfinals in the men's Las Vegas Open.
Jasmin's brother going to be coming up next. Albin taking on Wojtek in a big quarterfinal of the men's Vegas Open. You see, she's shaking a little, right?
Yeah,
Pressure's there for sure.
No, it's not over yet.
The pressure is a real thing. Like, these players playing in their home pool room, they make 100 of these in a row. And then the second you add this pressure and the crowd and the prize money and all these things, man, you can just miss at any moment.
Well, there's no other thing like it, which is shooting a stationary ball like this, no position.
It's such a thing that we don't do, right? She's still gonna make this one though.
Got it.
Oh, and they're gonna move back a diamond. How exciting is this? Sudden death in the shootout. And I think this shot from back a diamond is like twice as hard. It might be double as hard. And then you add in the pressure, and it's really hard.
Yeah, go ahead and try it at home. If you're anywhere under a 650 Fargo, you're not going to be much better than 50% on this one.
Exactly. And I'm with you on that. I think 50% is good. If you're making it half of the time, you're hitting the ball good.
Cut
By
it.
a mile.
Advantage back to Centeno now.
Well, she's staying composed, but, you know, inside she is on fire. Just praying for another opportunity. Chezka buries this one, and it's over. Just like another day at the office.
What a match we had here. Twists and turns. Looked like Jasmin had the match many times in her hands. So did Centeno. All the way to a shootout. 5 shots needed. And Centeno advances to the semifinals. Got a whole great day of play here for you. Another match coming up in 10 minutes. Remind me, Ben, players. Albin
Albin
Ouschan
and Wojtek Szewczak.
Szewczak,
What a match.
Thank you. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Be sure to stay tuned to Pro Billiard TV all day. We'll be back with men's quarterfinals in about 10 minutes. For Ben Francis, Sarah Corlison, talk to you soon.